This is Chris Carter speaking. I'm actually a retired physical scientist, having had a long career in the electronics industry. I've always been interested in algae. In teenage years I used to stand in the seawater and collect the little bits of red seaweed that floated by, and then look at them in the evenings under an old microscope. This interest was reawakened about 10 years ago by the publication of the freshwater algal flora of the British Isles. This set me off looking for algae in all sorts of places. One of these places is the Northamptonshire area known as Yardley Chase, where there are a very interesting set of old ponds. The main attraction of these ponds is actually another group of algae, large algae called stoneworts, so large they're mistaken for vascular plants. I was getting interested in other things that were growing among the stoneworts, the single-celled green algae called desmids, also the diatoms, and the golden algae, the so-called chrysophytes. To get at these other plants, one has to take a handful of material, shake it in water in a bag, and then look at the stuff that comes off. The plant you see in front of you, Collocaetes scutata, is quite common in these sediments, but it doesn't usually look like this. In this example, the chloroplasts, the green chloroplasts, are beautifully transparent, the cell contents are undamaged, and when the light is shining behind the disc, it could almost be a stained glass window straight out of York Minster. Look carefully and you'll see some circular structures in the middle of the cell. These are the remains of basal hairs that are not normally seen in pictures. Perhaps the hairs act as a deterrent to grazing animals. Perhaps they soak up nutrients from the water. In any event, it demonstrates just what wonderful objects can be found in any pond near where you live.